Have you ever noticed how many people turn to Psalm 91 during difficult times? During fear, uncertainty, illness or crisis, this chapter is often the first place believers run. But why is Psalm 91 so powerful? Psalm 91 is powerful because it speaks directly to fear and replaces it with faith. It begins with a condition and a promise. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. To dwell means to remain, to stay close, to live in constant relationship with God. This isn't about a quick prayer when we're scared. It's about building a daily connection with Him. The promise is rest, not panic, not anxiety, but rest. The shadow of the Almighty represents closeness, intimacy, and protection. You can only be in someone's shadow when you are near them. Psalm 91 reminds us that safety is found in closeness to God. Another reason this psalm is so strong is its bold language. It talks about deliverance from hidden traps, protection from deadly disease, freedom from terror at night, and safety from arrows that fly by day. These images represent visible and invisible dangers, both physical and spiritual. Psalm 91 acknowledges that dangers exist, but it boldly declares that God is greater than any threat. It calls God our refuge and fortress. A refuge is where you run during a storm. A fortress is a strong defense that cannot easily be shaken. The psalm even speaks about angels guarding us in all our ways. This reminds us that God's protection is active, not passive. He is not distant. He is involved. He watches over His children. But perhaps the most powerful part of Psalm 91 comes toward the end, where God Himself speaks. Because He loves me, I will rescue him, I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. This shows us that the promises are connected to relationship. Protection flows from trust and love for God. Psalm 91 does not promise a life without challenges. Instead, it promises God's presence in the middle of them. It promises rescue, honor, and long life to those who trust Him. That is why Psalm 91 is so powerful. It shifts our focus from fear to faith, from danger to divine protection, from anxiety to assurance. When you pray Psalm 91, you are declaring that God is bigger than your fears. You are choosing trust over worry, and that decision changes everything.